Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here for my monthly haul slash unboxing. So this is for everything I got in the month of August. It is now September 1st and I still don't have my Fairy Loot YA box. The website says it probably won't ship until mid-month, mid-September. So I'll just do 2 next month. But I also have some half-price book stuff, 1 Barnes & Noble, a couple of birthday things, and 1 book outlet. So I will go ahead and add all that in there. And I also have 1 more fantasy wax melt because I have problems. As we know, we have problems. If you can see the bookshelf behind me, I have too many books. Does that stop me from buying them? No. All right, so I'm basically going to start from the top and work my way down. I will say that if I keep getting the same books in my Fairy Loot and Owl Crate, I will be canceling my Owl Crate. I do not know if that's the case this month because I haven't done a vlog in a hot second, so I don't know if I have anything that's the same. All right, let's start with a little blue box. I only have 1 book this month. I did not buy any of the extras. My dog is, like always, behind me playing with toys. So we have the bookmark that says, my books think I'm cool. Well, I mean, someone has to, so it's going to be the books. The book I got was Vampires of El Norte. Norte? I don't know how to say that. I want to read La Hacienda, and I have not yet. So this is the same author, and I'm really hoping this is good. Everyone's been getting it, good buzz. And I normally don't buy the thriller books from Book of the Month because I prefer to listen to thrillers. But I wanted the vampire book. All right, next up is my adult Fairy Loot. Like I said, my YA Fairy Loot is not here, so that'll come later. I don't understand the purpose of the peanuts. All right, so we have the box's little card. It is the Powerful Bloodlines. I'm actually very much looking forward to when they start doing their romance book box. I am signed up for it already. Hopefully it'll be good. All right, let's see. Which side's the front? I think this is the front. So Forged by Blood. That's pretty. Look at that cover. It's shiny. And it's got, oh my gosh, beautiful sprayed edges. Don't look at me, look at the book. And then we have end papers. The inside of the book. The inside cover. Where's the back? Ooh, the back of the book. And let's see. And it's signed. Okay, so let's see. Demi only wanted to survive to avoid the suspicion of the tyrannical Aerie occupied her homeland, to escape the king's brutal genocide of her people, the Oluso, and to live peacefully with her secretive mother while learning to control the blood magic that is her birthright. A tale of rebellion and redemption, love and lies, Forged by Blood is an epic fantasy at its finest, richly steeped in Nigerian mythology. Well, I'll be real, I don't know much about Nigerian mythology. I know some Egyptian, but of course Greek and Norse is the ones that are easiest to find, the easiest to follow, because they're more mainstream. So this is going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that. And then we have a author's letter with a character card. She's really pretty. I'm excited. I really need to start getting some of these books because I just haven't. All right, here we go. Let it be different than the Fairy Loot. Because if it's not, I'm going to cancel it. All right. This is what it looks like. And book. Oh. I almost bought this book the other day. My daughter has it. It's Masters of Death. This is an Olivia Blake book that my daughter owns and has been reading and liking a lot. And I've been eyeballing the copies that they have at like Barnes & Noble, and they have at Target, because they all have a slightly different color to the cover. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so it's all black. This is the front, and it's very sparkly. In the back, let's see what the inside looks like. Okay, good. They still have pretty end papers, because the end papers for the Barnes & Noble ones are also very pretty. Oh my goodness. This is the hardcover book. There's the inside the dust jacket. So they actually have another, I don't know if I like that or not. Not because I don't like the idea, I'm just not sure if I like the art style. And then the back, looks like it's the same as the front. Yeah, the back's the same as the front. Let's see if it's signed. Normally owl crates are signed, and usually fairy loots are, but not always. And it is. So I'm gonna have to send a picture of this to my besties, because me and Nikki were literally just talking about how we need to buy this book, because my daughter said that she's not sharing. So now I have a copy of it. It also comes with like the spoiler card, which has the original covers on it. This Target has this one, and Barnes & Noble's is like a cream color. I like Barnes & Noble's better. That's the one my daughter has. So that's funny. All right, last for the monthly unboxings is my Illuma crate. I went back and forth on whether or not I should just do this unboxing or if I should wait, and Mia at least talked about it, and she's like, just do it. All right, top of the box is the Hidden Magic, which is this month, and then of course there's the spoilers, which we're not going to read. I have a bunch of crinkles. Inside, under the crinkles, there's stuff. All right, so the first one I have is a mug. It's called, it says Banked Fire on it. What's up, puppy? Yeah. And I have no idea what that's for. Is there a book called Banked Fire? Really pretty though. It's really pretty. And then we also have a couple of other objects. So we have one of the little hidden books, which is funny because I got one last month from Fairy Loot. But there's our metal Fairy Loots are like cardboard, wood, paper product of some sort. And owl crates that they used to do, when I had them at least, was also metal. So we have another little storage unit. I don't know what to do with it. All right, we also have a bunch of bookmarks. Okay, these all look like shadow hunters. I don't know who the characters are because I am behind on my shadow hunter world, but they definitely give me the shadow, that's Magnus. That's Simon. But they definitely give me the shadow hunter vibes. I'm gonna go with Jace and Clary. And I'm surprised I remember other names. I cannot think of her name off the top of my head, or her brother's name, which is probably the other one in there. I see the book. And we have washi tape. This one has like little musical notes and records on it. This one has like pots and trowels and gardening stuff on it. This one is very bookish. And the last one kind of gives me fairy vibes, but they also kind of look like butterfly wings, but I'm gonna go fairy. I have no idea what, if any, there's a fandom for this, or they just went with washi tape. A little weird. I don't use washi tape very often. I have plenty of it. I just don't use it very often. All right, and then the last thing in the box is the book. That is so small. Small. It's much smaller than I was expecting it to be. All right, so let's break into this thing. I've seen this book around. It's getting good reviews from what I've seen. I don't know anything about it though. I just recognize the cover because the cover is so pretty. Like, hello. Why is that so small? It's about the size of a paperback. A little bit smaller than a paperback. Okay, this is kind of a big. That's kind of a big hardcover, but that's a big difference. Yeah, that's kind of small. So it's called Zara, Guardians of Dawn. Look at the sprayed edges. They're so pretty. Okay, so is there anything special on the inside? Pretty end covers. Ooh, the maiden who's loved by death. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so pretty. You know, I don't know if it's very anime. I don't know if these ones are signed or not. Oh, they are. It says, be good, be true. And that's signed. All right, it says, step into the stunning world of forbidden magic, romance, and adventure from the best-selling author of The Wing Song. Magic is forbidden throughout the Morning Realm. Magicians are called abominations and blamed for the plague of monsters that razes the land 20 years earlier. Jin Zara already has enough to worry about, appeasing her stepmother's cruel whims, looking after her blind younger sister, and keeping her own magic gifts under control, without having to deal with rumors of monsters re-emerging in the marsh. But when a chance encounter with an easily flustered young man named Han brings her into contact with a secret magical resistance organization called the Guardians of Dawn, Zara realizes there may be more to these rumors than she thought. A mysterious plague is corrupting the magicians of Zanhe, turning them into monsters. Only magicians are susceptible, and Zara, Han, and their friends must find a way to defeat the plague before they or their loved ones are transformed. I mean, I've heard really good things about it, and it's so pretty. It's so tiny. All right, so let's put it on the stack. Move the box out of the way. All right, so non-subscription boxes. I did open it because we all know that I've been having issues with my my book boxes from Book Outlet coming messed up. I obviously didn't look very hard, so I will email them. Hopefully it isn't too late because I did get this a hot minute ago. All right, so the first book in the box. That book is dirty. Why is that so dirty? The first book in the box is Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things. I don't remember what it's about, but we're used to that by now. I see it, I go, ooh, that looks really cool, and then I don't know what it's about afterwards. The next one I got is Real Men Knit, and it's covered in yuck. I've been looking for this one for a while because it sounds cute. It's literally a knitting romance, and there's a couple of them, and I wanted to read it. But it's dirty. There's like schmutz all over it. I don't know if you can see that, but like it's like sticky, weird spots all over it. Oh, joys. The next book I got is A Good Girl, Bad Blood, and As Good as Dead. This is number 2 and 3 for The Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I don't know why I bought them all. I did. This one's dinged up. It's got like a chunk missing out of the back. I'm telling you, I love and hate Book Outlet because of stuff like this. I keep getting dinged up books because they don't pack them well anymore. Why don't they pack them well anymore? This one is one I was super excited about. This is why I made the whole purchase. Is because they had the new covers of Lady Taylor's Daughter of Smoke and Bone series. And I bought 1 and 2 a while ago when they were there, but I couldn't get 3. So now I have 3 because it's beautiful and I want it. And the last book in the box is A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon, which I've seen all over the place and I've been looking at for a while and I thought I might have it, but I don't have it and I was trying to figure out why I recognize it like I've seen it in the house. My daughter has it, but we don't share well. We're terrible about that. I will share with her, but she is really weird about sharing with me. Hi, puppy. Oh, yes, thank you. Hello, puppy. Yeah. Oh, okay, kissy. Thank you. Oh, okay. All right. So we did go to Barnes & Noble and get 1 book. I was good. I got 1 book. And the book I got is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. This is the sequel to The Serpent and the Wings of Night. The only reason I bought it was because, okay, can we not squeak right now? Can we squeak later? Oh. The only reason I bought it is because this one is going out of print and I wanted my books to match because they have pretty inside covers and they're going to change the entire book when the new one comes out, when they really release them. So I went and I bought the self-published version of this book just so they would match. No other reason. And I'm really, really hoping that I like the first one because I have it not ready yet. All right, I got a couple things for my birthday. I was sick for my birthday. It was fabulous. You can kind of still hear it a little bit, and I'm still feeling the effects of it a little bit. It's been like 2 weeks, but my COVID test came back negative. So I don't know what that's about, but it did kind of feel COVID-ish with a negative COVID test. I don't know, but nobody else in my house got sick, luckily. So Nikki bought me a couple books for my birthday. The first one she brought me was In the Lives and Times of Serial Killers, which the title alone sounds super interesting. One woman is going to have to learn how to give love a chance when she's used to suspecting the worst in the fresh romantic comedy. Sounds cute. I'm looking forward to it. The next one she got me was The Court of Vampire Queen. And this is by Katie Roberts, so it's super smutty. It says 3 powerful, alluring vampire men and 1 queen to rule them all. Kind of the why choose type of thing. I am currently reading Den of Vipers. I may actually finish it because I was reading it yesterday. I changed the font in my Kindle and it's making it a lot easier to read it. All right, so kind of on the same lines, but not really. Still birthday presents, but not really books, but things to do while I listen to audiobooks. So I have the Big Book special edition of Serial Killers, Word Searches 1 and 2. I have A Decade of Serial Killers Word Search, the large print, because apparently my husband thinks I'm old. And then Cheer the F Up Word Searches with a kitty booty. These are things that I do while I'm listening to audiobooks. All right, this pile is books that I got at Half Price Books. They still have the prices on them and everything. Me and Nikki went prior to me getting sick and it was a lot of fun and we picked up a few things. There's 1 book for Elise in here that I need to go give to her. So the first book I got is Priest by Sierra Simone. This one's supposed to be really good. It is definitely a smutty book. And I don't know much about it except that it involves a priest, and Nikki said yes, BookTube said yes, so I'm gonna try it out. Another book that I've been always really interested in reading, something from Jennifer JLA, Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I didn't know what to read. So again, Nikki pushed and goes, here, try this. And so I have the White Hot Kiss series. I know that the White Hot Kiss is the first one. I don't know which one's 2 and which one's 3, but I have both. Every Last Breath and the Stone Cold Touch. Is that the same series? Oh yeah, it must be. So I grabbed all 3 of them because they were $5 each. So it's like $15 for the entire series instead of like for one book. So I went ahead and grabbed all of them. I was told that was the best place to start with her, and those were probably the best books that she has. I do have another book of hers up here, but again, I've never read it. This one, both first and second book were at the bookstore, but I needed to cut down my list. So I got the Obsidian Tower. It just sounded good. It says, guard the tower, ward the stone, find your answers writ in bone, keep your trust through wits or war, nothing must unseal the door. There are at least 2 of them. They were both at half price. I just bought the first one. I kind of wish I'd bought them both, but let's see if I actually read it first. The next 2 books I got are part of a series. They're books 2 and 3. I have The Accidental Dead and then The Accidental Human. They are this like romance, this paranormal romance series, and it's kind of that goofy, fluffy stuff that I used to really, really love when I first started reading, long before YouTube was YouTube. I used to read these kinds of books. And so I already have book 1. I got it at the library book sale just recently. So I was at half price and they had the entire rest of the series. So I grabbed 2 and 3. I wanted to grab all of them, but that would have been a very expensive trip. And this was already a very expensive trip, so I just didn't do it. My daughter wanted Mouse. Mouse? Mouse. Mouse. I had this and she didn't have any interest in it when I had it. But now that I no longer have it, she's interested in it, so I bought it for her because I'm a sucker. And then something I haven't done in a hot minute was add to my Alice in Wonderland collection. I got the annotated Alice, and I'm excited to read this because I like annotated books. Not only does it have the whole story in it, but it's got bunches of annotations on the sides. It is the original artwork, so I already have a book with the original artwork. So if it wasn't for the annotations, I wouldn't have gotten this one. But I thought that it would be a lot of fun to look through the annotations. So that's all the books I got. I do want to show you my fantasy wax melts because I like showing my fantasy wax melts. And I'm going to have a moment here to giggle because Kristen saw my last one. I was watching her vlog and she tacked this up on her vlog, and she was looking through it and she was smelling everything, and there was one that was a double in one of my like overstock bags. There was a double, and she was like, oh no, there's a double. She's like, no, but I saw her video and she said she really liked that smell, so I guess it's okay that there's a double of it. I geeked out so hard that she A, put 2 and 2 together that this is me, and B, that she remembered that I loved it. So I'm a dork. So I got 2 of the overstock bags. I did get the last 2 that were on the website at the time. I don't know. She said she may have accidentally miscounted because she still had one left for some reason, but I got the last 2 that were there. And whoops, that one's dumping everywhere. The smells I got, and this is the one that she was talking about. She said Hero's Duty there's 2 of them, there's 1 in each bag. And she felt really bad that she was going to give somebody 2 of the same one. But then she remembered it was me and how much I love this one, and said that she hoped that I wouldn't mind that I got 2 of them. I geeked out so hard. I was so excited. I was like unbelievably excited that she knew who I was and that she watched my video. So if she's watching this, Hi, I'm so happy. Okay, so yes, this is one of my favorites. This is the gummy bear slush, and I love it. I will always take more. I am happy to have 2 of them. This one is the Fix It Felix. This is taffy, which I think I might have this one too. I love the Felix ones. All the sweets, love the sweetie smells. And I did buy a wax cutter so I can cut these things in half, but it's not here yet. It'll be here soon. All right, I also got Mr. Krabs, which is a strawberry daiquiri smell. That's nice too. That's very nice. I like strawberries. I like anything fruit, anything sweet. This one is Plankton, which is kiwi watermelon. I think I already have this one too. But either way, if I do or don't, I don't care, because that's heavenly. These are the scents that need to come back for me. I haven't been buying as much lately because I'm not as into the baked good stuff, but I am pleasantly surprised. I like them a lot better than the Scentsy ones because the Scentsy ones just smell wrong, and so I've always been like standoffish about buying the baked goods because I always thought the Scentsy ones were smell terrible. But I've had them burning and everyone loves them. The only complaint that I get is when my daughter smells one that's really, really good and then comes down expecting baked goods and they're not there. All right, so this one is upside down. This is Mahogany Teakwood, which is gonna be like a boy. This one's very nostalgic to me. So this smells a lot like the cologne that my husband wore when we first met, when I was 15. And I used to just smell him. And this just reminds me of that. I'm gonna have to, this is one of the ones I'm gonna have to use as soon as I get my wax cutter because I want that in my room so it smells like him when he's not here. Ooh, this one is Grandma Aggie. So we're looking at Halloween Town, and it is sweet cinnamon and pumpkin. Oh, that one's so nice. This is like my ideal. It kind of reminds me of the pine cones you get from like Michael's, the ones that smell like cinnamon. It has that same feel. My daughter hates the smell of cinnamon. I love the smell of cinnamon. So maybe I'll just keep her out of my room for 5 minutes. Oh, it smells so good. Not that I don't love my kid. I do. I love my kid very much, but she's very in your face. Oh, she took it out. Okay, so I don't have 2 of the heroes, which is fine. This one is the banana one, which I have one of these already. But I love bananas, so that's gonna be fun. And then, I don't think I have this banana one though. This one is the blend is bananas, and it's banana nut bread and candied pecans with some zucchini bread in it. And I don't think I have that one. The other one I have is like bananas or something like that. And then we have, ooh, orange creamsicle. Oh, okay, this might be my new favorite. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that might be my new favorite. Just putting that out there. All right, and then this is the extra stuff that I bought. I don't remember. I don't remember what I bought. All right, so I have one of the Oops, and it's Fred, and this one is Palo Santo, what's PBW, and then sugar. Well, that was nice. I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, so I got the Oops, and it's just thin. Some of them are thicker than, some of them are thinner, and that one's definitely a thinner one, but it makes it easier to break. I was curious about this one because she kept doing the flannel one, and I got the flannel one last time. But I didn't get the marshmallow peppermint last time. That's kind of nice. It's definitely Christmassy. All right, and then I also got Scooby, which is not PPW. What is the PPW? Bear Claw and French Baguette. This one's very baked goods. And this one's also one of the little Oops ones because it's a little bit thinner. I think that's an Oops one. I don't remember if this one's Oops or not. It might not be. I might have just tried it because I wanted to try it. It smells like bread. Baked bread never goes wrong, right? And then the last one I have is Spooky Castle, which is blackberry, cider lane, and mallow fireside. So this should smell like fire and baked goods, I guess. I don't know, I can't really tell. I don't get the fireside at all, but it might be one of those ones that you have to burn to really get the full smell of. I think that's true for most of the waxes, that you don't get the full smell until you burn them. So, and by the way, these are so cute. You can tell they melted just the tiniest bit, but they are so cute. I love the little Halloween decorations. All right, that's everything. I have made an enormous mess and have way too many books, but I'm happy. Okay, I have a couple of other videos to start, and I will get back to you guys in the near future. Bye.